Hello YouTube, welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Plus we're recording on stream because F YouTube, that's F as in EFF. I'm going to do another Eden run, and this episode is dedicated to Zappawork. Thank you very much for supporting Patreon last month, appreciate it. Oh, we started with one of the bone items, and Ship the Whip, and Yvonne Drago's hair, and extra HP. It's a pretty good start actually. Wait, my stats? Oh, the stats are good too. Yeah. Oh wait, no, tier rate isn't. That's the downside. KMM0189H is the seed. Yeah, that's pretty bad. But I assume this is a bone that acts like cube of meat, etc. So, and Ship to Whip's good. Maybe we'll have a massive tears up waiting for us in our first item room. Nope, but I'll take the damage. Oh, I get both? No, Ship to Whip is better. Especially because we have Cricket's Head, it will annihilate the first few bosses. Wait, can I not just, like, shove this at... there, yeah, there. So now it doesn't matter as much that we're not firing very often, because now the shots we are firing are pretty nice. And that means it's going to be easy to switch to other topics of conversation. But I must admit, the only thing I've been watching on Netflix is Forensic Files, which is just like case files of forensic solving murders. Because I depleted the well of documentary short, well I say short, relatively short, series or movies that interested me. And they're all, there's not enough interesting cases in there to cover. But what was interesting is round about season 2, and each season, there's like 8 seasons on Netflix, and each season is 40 something episodes. Season 2 or season 3, which should give you an idea of how many episodes of this shit I've watched, they covered the case that's in the Staircase documentary I watched. In other words, the guy whose wife fell down the stairs, they decided to charge him with murder even though she fell down the stairs. And that whole thing I talked passionately about in a Gungeon episode. But what's interesting is Forensic Files is always from the perspective of the prosecution. And in it, they talked to the god-awful prosecutor and the two quote-unquote... Oh, the bone just bounced back that shot at the enemy. The quote-unquote forensic experts that were eventually proven to be full of shit, lying, got people in jail that weren't meant to be there, went to prison, etc. But it was interesting hearing it from the prosecution side in a show that's tilted towards making the accused look... I was just debating whether or not to clear the floor because I saw Tinted Rock, I should. To make the accused look guilty. Whereas if you watch the documentary, which kind of is hands off, just to let you judge for yourself, it's very clear he's innocent. So that's... It was interesting seeing it from a different perspective, but also it made my blood boil, like hearing this arrogant prosecutor being like, yeah, he tried to trick the jury, but we got him, because this is obviously, it's between the point of the documentary where he's sentenced to life in prison and when he eventually gets out. He still serves 8. I don't think I finished watching the entire Staircase series when we talked about it during Gungeon. He serves 8 years, and then the forensic people who put him in jail got found out to be crooked cops, like just not having any idea about how their science works. Which is what they tried to prove at the time, but the jury was biased against the client because they portrayed him as being bisexual, etc. So, after 8 years, he takes his Alford plea, which is what we were talking about during Gungeon. Alford plea is, he's saying I'm guilty even though I'm not because I just want this to be over. And the maximum time you get for doing an Alford plea is something like, it's between 60 and 80 months, and he'd already served 90 months. So he was free to go, and that was it, he was free. But he still served 8 years for a crime he didn't commit. And he's not going to get any recompense for that, and he spent all his money on lawyers, so he's penniless. Although in the Forensic File episode, I don't remember this being mentioned in the documentary, or in any of the footage they showed from the court case, and they showed a lot of footage from the court case. He had or the couple in general had a $2 million life insurance policy on either one of them dying. So like that was them being like, okay, this is the motive for him killing her. He wanted the 2 million life insurance, even though he was a successful offer who was rich anyway, but apparently that was motive. That never got brought up in the documentary. Their suspected motive was either a fit of rage or that he was wanting to have a relationship with a man, so he decided to kill his wife, take the money, and run away with a man. But it's clear the prosecution just pushed that angle because they knew the jury would then be biased against him for being bisexual, because they were scum. So I skipped through the episode. I couldn't watch it, and both knowing like that it got overturned 8 years later and the truth finally came out, but also just those smug assholes. They knew the science they were doing was bad. Like when they were using a sponge to try and recreate the blood spatter his wife had made when she fell down the stairs. The defense got actual forensic people in being like, so what does this test actually prove? And she had to hold back her laughter and said, it proves that if you hit a sponge with that implement at that angle, it makes that blood spatter. It doesn't prove that's how it got made by a human falling down the stairs, or vice versa. It's a bad test, it's bad science. And yet it's still put in a program which purports to, well, not to like empower forensics, but to show you examples of forensics solving murders that have been cold for years. It's like, it makes you wonder how many of them got it wrong. And in all the seasons, or in all the episodes I've watched so far, literally only one episode has been about forensics proving somebody innocent. Only one episode. Also, we've never had a single bomb. Epicac. Yes. Now we have bombs. Yeah, people are dicks, but you expect people in certain professions to have less likely chance of being a dick. Like, if you're deciding or helping decide whether people go to jail, it's like, don't do bad science. Oh, I need to change my display. Hang on a second. There we are. Sorry, I saw you ask about Sora as well. She's fine. She is sleeping in the other room right now, I think. Yep. Yes, you know, power corrupting and all that. I believe that in the prosecution's case. In the forensic quote-unquote scientist's case, one of them who did not get sent to prison for doing illegal stuff, they were just incompetent. She was just an arrogant bitch. The other guy was just an incompetent. Yeah, Forensic Files is nice to have on in the background just as something to watch, and I've not really found any more like Halloween-y stuff to watch. I haven't been looking. I was a bit busy. And that's despite me not really... Well, no, that said, I keep on saying, like, I'm not going to focus on YouTube. It just doesn't work. I want to focus on making Twitch better, even though I've got no idea how to do that. I spent today recording stuff for YouTube. I can't help myself, apparently. Because I had... Well, I've mentioned before I had a box of Pokemon stuff at my mum's attic from the 90s and early 2000s. So I did a look through that. It was a trip down memory lane today. And on my day off I subjected myself to more Maple Story 2, so I did a look out of that. And I played some more Odyssey, so I'm going to be doing a look out of that soon, but I haven't recorded that one yet. What I will say about Maple Story 2, to bury the lead of the look at a little bit, is that the biggest mistake they made, unless you just can't get past like the visual style or the general tone of the game, which is a little uncomfortable, they should never have dumped you in the capital city after your class's tutorial, where it's just memes and noise and too much. Too many things. Because once you get out the city, it's basically just an MMO grind that's kind of pleasing to look at, like in terms of damage numbers and stuff. And isn't as meme heavy or irritating as we found during the hour of. Which if you missed, will be up on YouTube soon. Or if you're watching this episode on YouTube, it's already there. Old school horror. I'm looking for cheesy horror more so. I would love to get like a box set of all the Halloween movies, because I've only ever seen... I saw the first one years ago. And I think I've seen maybe like the 4th one, the 20th anniversary one, maybe one more. I am interested in seeing the new one. But I'd only really watch that if it came to Netflix. I'm not going to the cinema to watch a horror movie. I don't know, it just feels weird to me to go to the cinema to watch a horror movie. I don't want people around me who are going to scream at every little thing. By all means get startled or whatever, but don't scream. It sounds like I'm doing like an accidental dig against Pepper when we're playing Dead by Daylight. That wasn't my intention, but I realised that's what it sounded like after the fact. Cabin in the Woods, yes, I keep on meaning to watch that. I've got it on my list. You don't understand. I like watching Forensic Files. When I've been playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which is getting better the further in it goes, for the record. Other than that, it's good. It's fine. I have Assassin's Creed Odyssey in my left monitor, and my right monitor I've just got Forensic File episodes playing. As I said, there's like 8 seasons of 40 episodes. I can't stop. I'm also curious if in like the later seasons they ever go back and correct that one about the staircase murder, where he got acquitted. Or he didn't get acquitted, but he took a plea bargain because it was very clear the forensic scientists got it wrong, and I want to know if they ever addressed it that was a thing.
Judgment.
How did I get so much money? Hello, Shiro. No. Why did that? Oh, right, I have Ipecac. It's like, why did that blow up straight away? I have Ipecac. Of course it blew up straight away. Everything does. But there's some impressive cases in that show. Like the littlest thing results in someone being convicted, although then there's always that chance at the back of your mind that, oh, maybe they're just wrong. Interestingly, in a different episode, entirely different episode, like one season later, one of the forensic scientists who's on the side of a defense from the staircase, I recognized him because he's an Asian older gentleman who doesn't speak English very well. He's in a different case just talking about it. So it's just that they're all doing the rounds on this program. Okay. We're very strong, but we're a little fragile. Sorry, fragile. Infested. We did not get that in room. Good job, I checked. No, you keep on telling me about Tuscan. I know it's like disgusting or something. I don't trust it. What else shall we talk about, chat? As I say, it's just Forensic Files I've been watching on Netflix when I've had the chance. Sora's doing okay. Oh, Shiro's mum was obsessed with Forensic Files. Well, isn't that just like a meme that adults get into crime drama? Or not even crime dramas, because it's all real, it's not fiction. Informative murder porn, that's what the South Park episode called it. That's what it is, it's informative murder porn. And it's very addictive. That just shows that I've reached that age. That age where that is an appealing type of program to watch. It's like, oh, they'll think they'll get away with it, but how will they catch them this time? It's also knowing that it's real. I think that helps. Let me fire once every 20 years, but God help you when I hit you. And for me might help. No crawl space. I don't know if I want to be associated with that age though. I'm not at that age yet. I'd like some more spirit hearts if possible. Maybe oh, okay, well.
2 of diamonds.
I also don't want to spend when I don't know what I'm buying. Can I want it there. Good job I got Ipecac, because I think I've only had one bomb drop, which is just bloody ridiculous. Alright, it's half price. Ah. It also, not that I was planning a murder, but it also makes you think, never do a murder. You will be caught. There's so many things that, as long as the people doing it are paying attention, there'll be something you miss that they won't miss. There's all these amazing techniques. Like they always say there's no such thing as a perfect murder, and it's true, because you will always miss something. The D6. No, I really like having a super powerful ship to whip. It's like staggeringly powerful because it's a multiple of our damage and we're at 70 damage. Well, you tell your mother, Shiro, that she has a good taste in programs. And then wink at her and said I said hi. See how she reacts. Just to mess with her. We are done on this floor. I also went back to talking about Forensic Files, even though I said I wanted us to pivot onto something else. Not YouTube, though. How about I pitch questions to you, chat? Like, how the hell are you supposed to get noticed on Twitch in 2018/2019? Because as more and more people flee YouTube, and YouTube was the home of a lot of big gaming personalities, like, what are you meant to do? Go to Mixer? I don't even know what Mixer is, I've just heard of it. Well, that was a nice gold heart while we had it. Nope. Nope. But multidimensional baby is throwing off my shots. No, but I want to reroll though. Multidimensional baby. It was reaching before. Are you kidding? You know what? I have the money. Nah. Nah. I just want, like, stats. Nah. Alright, I guess we're taking Ball of Tar then. I don't think that bone is doing physical damage. I think it catches shots and throws them back. It's like a boomerang. Yeah, our speed's high enough. Find a trend before everyone else. And that's true of YouTube as well. But isn't that hard when established people get review copies of games so much earlier than everyone else? Is that not particularly hard to fight against? Is this a double floor? No. Make friends with an already popular streamer. But then you're just leeching. I don't want to leech, I want to make it on my own, ideally. That was a very big bomb fly. The hardest part on both sides is getting noticed. Because as long as you can get noticed by X amount of people, they can decide for themselves whether or not you are their bag. I remembered I had Shoot the Whip. Are you proud of me? Doesn't matter, get paid. That's not the way I think. So proud. It's not pride. It's wanting to achieve something by yourself. Take that. Because presumably they did, if they got in early. I know times will have changed though. Because like I say, it's a very crowded market. Thanks to YouTube sending so many people away. Oh, you meant you were proud of me for using Ship to Whip. I see. Okay, that one I will take. I forgot I used the something still like the exact words. That's what I get for not looking at chat quickly enough. That could be a secret room. Oh, never mind. That wasn't a memory thing, that was a blathering thing. I think we're at that time of year though where things are, they do tend to be quiet from like August to almost November, because then in November it's the pick up for Christmas, more people are off work. And in general around. Sure, I'll take that. Nope. Have I been taking hay fever med again? In general, yes. Today, no. Why? Can you tell I'm congested? Because I am. I'm talking and breathing through my mouth a little bit. It's not been raining, so I don't really know what set it off, and I haven't seen any fleas, dead or otherwise, on Sora for a little while now, like at least 3 days. I'm starting to think that they may actually be gone. If indeed it was them that I was proving allergic to. Are Christmas films my thing? Yes, as long as you mean Nightmare Before Christmas and Die Hard. And Muppets Christmas Carol. If you mean anything else, then no. Saline solution? I'm not buying saline solution. Monday is the only day I'm anywhere near a chemist. Well, actually, no, that's not true. I have a chemist closer. Not a known brand one, though. The Nightmare Before Christmas is the perfect movie because it fills the gap of both a Halloween movie and a Christmas movie. It's acceptable to watch it both times. Well, Stephen, well, it's an item that is a thing. I don't know why my shots fire faster when they're through multi-dimensional baby. They should just be getting doubled up, shouldn't they? Why are these explosions not touching them? Just get it done the quick way. You prefer Corpse Bride? I only watched it once and I did not like it. It had one song and it wasn't very good. No, wait, no, I had two, but the first one was incredibly forced. And then the one at the skeleton bar, and then that's it. Please. Horseless Headless Horseman. The fire bounced him up. Ew. No, it didn't have good songs. Just tricked you into remembering it as such, like Frozen does to kids. Oh, it's weird. I don't really want to have to sit here and play all these though, so they're just gonna get exploded. Wait, no, that last one's a donation machine. Been needing one of these for a while. Oh, for goodness sake. Sadly, I didn't get to donate nearly as much as I would like. Just whatever. There we are. Those poor dips. Exploded by too much damage. Ooh, it's about to go up even higher. 72 damage is pretty good. We just need something to assure our survivability and we're set. Oh yeah, we played the boss key. That's why I'm getting such good results from these chests. Yes, 71 damage is nice. I agree. Sure, because we can't donate, so. I wonder if the right will lead to... No. This room's sped up. Would have preferred if it was just normal stopwatch, but... Okay, well, now we know. Here's Mom. There goes Mom. This is going to be Krampus. Huh. 'Twas not Krampus. I was out using the devil card as well that I keep forgetting to use before shooting Ship the Whip. Double, it's going to be Mr. Fred then. Mr. Fred. Died to poison. The lack of being able to go left is disturbing. Nope. I don't like that chat's gone off on the Disney tangent. Frozen was mentioned in passing. That's all. Just passing. As in just passing through to be forgotten again. Until Kingdom Hearts 3 revives it. Brain, please. Thank you. Oh, you're still alive, huh? Mr. Fred? Goodbye, Mr. Fred. Who needs to use the devil card when you do that much damage? Safety pin is fine. Oh, well, that bone around me got much bigger thanks to BFF, didn't it? Who knew you could be friends with a bone? Oh, wait. I already knew that. Hello, Puncher. I wasn't about to say that. I did say that, didn't I? Gurgon, please. Is this the power of Ultra Contract from below? Oh. No, they ran away. And now they're dead. Huh. So you have to take damage, but you could get one of those two items. I kind of want that as well, though, so we'll take both. How the hell am I getting to that boss? Right, so we're on to red hearts, but we had like 7. Good job I don't care about getting deals with the devil anymore, because we're overdue for Krampus for 1. Dingles. You really don't want to be here. So stop making those sounds. But the mulligan flies are doing so much damage as well. Disney forced everyone to watch a 20-minute Olaf short about the meaning of Christmas. Oh yeah, they did that before the Bone movie, whatever that was called. You know the one. Yeah, the Bone one. That's right. I don't want to use Ship to Whip until all the eyes are dealt with. What the? She stopped taking damage momentarily. Haha, hush, that's a funny joke. Goodbye. I've never seen Coco, I only know of it from the CinemaSins video. Oh, this room's sped up. Two of clubs. Two of clubs. We're not going to become Guppy. This room's sped up as well. No. Maybe. No, it is sped up. They're moving too fast. That's slowed down. All the money you could never want, but the lockups are appreciated.
Lemon party.
We'll bother fighting the sin. I will take Fishtail over Zillibity Gap. Wow. Isaac was dead in 1 point something seconds? We'll just be ignoring Bob's brain. Although now that we have a PhD, we could definitely blob that. There's 99 keys. Well, we don't really need the devil card, so yeah, the Hematemesis might be a save if I end up getting hit a lot. Nice. Toxic Shock is a very handy item for rooms like that where lots of little enemies are especially annoying if you fire once every 40 years like I do. No, it wasn't a goal. It was just a run to do because I enjoy playing Isaac. Gotta do something until Repentance is out, or some other indie game like Spelunky 2. That's what I need to find. I need to find the next niche indie game for anybody else that also doesn't suck, is the proviso. Well, that's the run over, I guess. We'll catch this one in. That was very easy. Thank you again to Zappawork and for the YouTube site. Ta for now.